What's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master. Previously on the search for Ciri.
She's a witch. She can't go over water.
You teleported here, Dimdish.
Oh, exactly. She can't teleport her all
The dwarf is lying. I can swim.
Maybe they're like the nurses from Silent Hill.
Each of them.
Maybe if you just turn off all the lights, they just won't move.
They're weirdly sexy but disgusting.
And then the rats came, and I felt it as they ate me while I was still alive, tore out my eyes, and they buried themselves into my chest, and I couldn't even scream.
Just as it closes, I'll turn around. What about that pet? Oh, fuck.
So, you guys have done your investigation of Fyke Isle. You, quote, unquote, lifted the curse.
Nobody got killed.
I don't feel we did.
One person got killed.
Nobody died.
One person died.
And
he
you
didn't
decide...
No anybody that matters.
Died of shock.
died of shock. You decided to not give Kiramets the notes on the disease.
How to kill people.
And instead you sent her packing to Kaer Morhen to sit out and await the end of the war. And she, in return, portaled you to the doorstep of the Bloody Baron. The portal opens up in front of you and you step out, and before you is a great fort surrounded by a moat and a small drawbridge leading in. At the top you can see a raised, what looks like stately manor that sits within the fort. And through the gates you can see a speckling of huts where obviously the commoners are living currently. Literally maybe 5 or 6 huts.
How high is it?
It's like there's a small path within the fort that obviously leads uphill slightly to
is
a
it like Edinburgh
raised...
Castle sort of thing?
Yes, yeah, I would say so.
What? That height?
No, not that height, no.
Alright, fair enough. Like Castle Rising sort of thing.
Yeah, a bit like that, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just walk forward and I'll lead Luna behind me.
How's your horse?
Wonderful.
Luna looks a little ill. She's
blue.
had enough of this portal game.
I'm hoping for more. I'm not going to lie.
So you slowly enter the fort and you walk out onto a bit of a downbeaten area. The people here seem to not be doing very well.
Was anybody shocked when we came through those portals?
No, nobody really paid you any attention. It looked, to be honest, the people here just look miserable.
Speaking of paid any attention, did Kira pay you at all?
I don't want to talk about it.
He never asked her for money.
So we killed somebody for no reason.
Well, I thought we didn't kill anybody.
Now we've killed someone. It's money.
My hands are clean. I did not touch the body.
This place that you're in now, it looks like the definition of Velen that you've heard. This no man's land between the two fighting kingdoms. This area run by what is a dictator. It's what you would expect as you enter this fort. And you see these ugly wooden huts and miserable people going about their daily lives.
Any traders?
There is not.
Oh.
You've got nothing to trade.
I haven't. That's why I need to replenish my stocks.
I guess we'll just kind of walk through, looking around a little
The
bit.
people, they look, they glance your way. None engage you at all as you slowly make your way up to the next level almost of this fort where a guard and a gate sits.
I'll walk up to the guard.
He nods. Hello, can I help you?
I'd like to gain entrance.
For what purpose?
I'm looking for someone, and information is beyond these walls.
So you wish to have an audience with the Baron?
Can I pop my head? Aye, we'd like an audience with the Baron, please.
And who is asking?
I am the Witch of Velimir.
As soon as you say that, his eyes widen. A Witcher? Wait right here. And he scurries off through the gate. About 5 minutes later, he comes back. Right away, the Baron will see you right away. If you would please just follow the road up the trail a little way, it will lead you to his manor.
I need somewhere for my horse to feed and rest.
Of course, leave your horse with me. I will put her in the stables. The Baron's stables.
Thank you.
Tommy got some bloody good stuff.
And so you make your way up the trail, and eventually, through an archway, you see a big stately home. And the first sign of grass that you've seen for a long time since Mudclops. This looks like a well-kept area. And you see another man standing there who's tending to the flowers.
What time of day is it?
It's midday.
Midday-ish. Okay.
We got all that done before midday.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like we worked
You
hard.
left early for that.
We worked hard.
Yeah.
Say he's tending flowers.
He is, yeah.
Like there's a full-on garden. Okay. Is he? Do we walk past him? Like, is he within earshot?
Yeah.
Is this the Bloody Baron?
You don't know. You don't know who this is.
Who is it? What does he look like?
I was going to say, the Bloody Baron
He's
probably won't be doing
he's
his
in
own
some
shit.
muddied clothes, and he's on his knees doing the flowers.
I'll stop, young man.
And he looks up at you. Yes.
What does
Yes.
What does he look like?
As you said, a young man. Probably no older than about 14, 15.
Okay. I'll crouch so I'm at his level, so I'm not so intimidating.
Yep.
Why is it so nice up here and so terrible outside?
The Baron, his wife, loved flowers. She loved gardens and beautiful things, and then the Baron would do anything for her.
Loved? You said loved.
We haven't seen her in a long time.
I smell a mission coming on.
The Baron, he's in the garden on the bench. He goes there to think sometimes.
Who are you to the Baron?
I just tend the flowers. I
He's a
work
flower
for
boy.
him.
Oh,
Oh.
you're a gardener.
A gardener.
Yes.
Oh, good.
When did conditions get so bad for the people outside of the Baron's home?
When the war started and the money dried up, and the Baron, he used to look after everybody, but when Anna went missing, he just died inside.
How'd she go missing? What happened?
Nobody knows. He will not speak of it.
We should probably ask him. Actually, hold on.
Can we see the Baron from where we are?
No, he's within the garden area on a bench, apparently.
Young man, would you take me to where the Baron sits?
Of course. And he dusts himself down and he starts leading you through the gardens. And eventually you come round a corner, and before you, on an ornate bench, sits a very large man with a big bushy beard, and he's just staring off into the distance.
As we're walking with the boy, I will ask him the last time he ate a meal.
The Baron, he offers us food regularly. He's good like that.
Does he
especially
look well fed? Like
the Baron?
No, the
The,
boy.
the kid, he's a little skinny, but not, you wouldn't say he's malnourished.
Okay,
As we were walking up to the Baron, I will say, I don't know the custom of this. Probably should give him a little bow. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
Probably
curtsy.
should. I probably
can we
should.
see the Baron now, yeah?
You can.
As we walk up.
I will pull a silver out and give it to the boy.
And he pockets it.
Thank you for your help. I will see myself to the Baron.
Of course. And he turns back and once more nods at you and then scurries off again.
And I'll walk up to the Baron. Is he paying attention to me walking up?
He's not. He's staring off. He's what looks like he's staring at a bed of flowers to his side.
I will cough then, politely. Baron, I am here to seek information from you, if now is a good time.
He blinks and shakes his head slightly and furrows his brow as he turns and looks at you, and you see him look you up and down and spots your two swords on your back, and his face lightens up. You're the Witcher. Yes, you've been looking for me, I've heard.
I am indeed.
I am the Bloody Baron, as they call me.
Here, why do they call you the Bloody Baron?
Can I smell alcohol on him?
Yes, a very slight smell of alcohol is coming from him, and his cheeks are rosy red. They call me the Baron, the Bloody Baron, because I was once a soldier, a good soldier, killed many, many men. And when I came home, I was given land as a prize for my actions, and the mantra stuck with me.
You must have been a bloody good fighter then for the amount of land you've got.
I was, back in the day.
Not now?
Time has let me down with my body, I'm afraid, and I indulged perhaps a bit too much coming home.
We're all allowed our indulgences. I mean, the gardens that you have here are bloody beautiful.
My wife, Anna, she loves the gardens.
No, that's good.
Is she here?
And you see him sort of
All the
freeze for a
tact.
second.
Baron.
All the tact.
He ignores you and he shakes his head again and looks at the Witcher.
We have a little to discuss. Is there somewhere we could go take
Of course,
our
I
weight
have.
off and maybe a drink?
Of course, I have a study. If you would follow me, and he leads you through into the manor and into one of his side rooms is a large study with his desk, and you see a bar in the corner and a great roaring fire.
May I?
Of course, take a seat.
Thank you.
Are we allowed to follow?
Yes, all of you, please sit down.
I imagined I was. I'll take a seat on the couch. I'm guessing there'll be a couch. There's probably like two.
Yeah, there's a
high
couch,
backs here,
yeah.
there's a couch.
A drink?
Of course, and he gets up and he goes over to the corner and starts pouring out a drink.
No, I'll sort it out.
Of course, and he puts the drink down and he goes and sits behind his desk again.
And I'll just pour whatever's there.
Yeah, there's just a decanter.
Whiskey.
You're not quite sure what's in it.
I'll
Give
pour.
it a sniff.
Yeah, do I recognise?
It's
what it is?
whiskey.
It's whiskey. And I will pull out another 2 glasses alongside the two I
He
already
doesn't
got.
mind.
And I'll pour some. I will put quite a hefty amount in mine and the Baron's.
Okay. Dimdish does not look happy. The Baron, on the other hand, is smiling.
Can I?
Go top it up.
You can smell it.
Can I check it?
It smells like fine
Do
spirits.
I recognise it?
No,
Being a brewer.
no, you wouldn't.
No?
You know, it's a whiskey of some variety.
I'll check it. See what the quality's like.
You're not sure where the Baron's source of alcohol comes from.
I'll check the quality. See what it's like, sort of thing.
Baron, I am Velimir. I feel weird calling you Baron. Is there another title you may prefer?
I lost my name a long time ago. The Baron is all I know now.
And then that's absolutely fine. I'm looking for information on a person, and I've been sent your way.
She's called Ciri. I don't know if you've heard of her.
Cirilla.
Ashen hair,
Yes.
scar on her eye.
Hey, that's the one.
I know who you mean.
Apparently you saw her at
I
some
did.
point.
Is
I
she-
did.
Is she still here?
No.
I'll finish the drink. And is he still?
He's
good?
sipping at his.
Okay. I'll go get another glass, and as I'm walking, I'll talk. I just need to know the ins and outs of your interactions with her, if I may.
And he smiles and he looks at you. I'd be more than willing to tell you everything, Witcher. If you do something for me. You're a Witcher, you're a man who takes contracts, are you not?
I am.
So, a job for a job. I tell you what I need to know if you do something for me.
A fair trade.
I have a friend in a village just outside of the fort. He has had a bit of an issue. His wife has gone missing. And you see him, a dark sort of look come over his eyes when he says, a wife has gone missing. He needs a hand locating her, if you would. Which I'm not going to lie to you, I just want to see your skills in action. Yes, he is a friend, but I'm not that bothered really about his missing wife. However, I need to see if you're good at finding people. Will you go and see him?
Of course I can. What information can you give me before I do?
All I know is he sent me a letter saying she'd gone missing and could I help?
Do you have the letter?
I do, and he pulls open his drawer and he hands it to you. It's a very simple written letter. Actually, there's poor spelling in it. This man isn't.
Commoner.
Yes, this man is
Yeah.
clearly a commoner, and it just says, "Bloody Baron, we used to be friends, and I need your help. My wife has gone missing."
Was it signed with a name or anything?
Signed Victor.
Victor.
Baron, I got a question for you.
Of course.
I don't want to speak out of turn. We'll do this contract for you. I would imagine this is what the Witcher was accepting, but it doesn't take much for me to put two and two together. Even having a conversation with your poor gardener, young lad out there, when he said wife was around for the garden, you want us to find your wife. Am I correct?
Anna's still alive.
But missing. Am I correct? I'm
Yes. However, I need you to show me that you can do this first before you find Anna for me.
Did Anna and Victor's wife go
They
missing
did
at the
not
same
know.
time?
They did not know each other. No.
It just seems quite suspicious that two wives would go missing of two related
Perhaps
people.
they're connected. This is why I asked you to do this first for me, just in case.
Makes sense.
What can you tell me of your wife's disappearance?
Anna's. She went missing in the night.
Any
That's all I know.
clues, leads, noises?
Yeah, you're fairly sure that he's telling you what he knows.
Did you see anything?
I didn't hear anything.
You just woke
Which or
up
I
her and she was
may
not there.
have drank too much that night and
I can
passed out. I don't remember her leaving.
That's absolutely fine. That's not a problem. We'll go and speak to your friend. We would require somewhere to stay if you have accommodation for us.
You may stay in my manor while you do all of this for me.
So you don't know what's happened to her exactly? Because you just said to us that you don't know when she left. You don't know if she's been taken or if she's left on accord of some other reason.
I don't know.
How do you know she's alive?
A feeling?
Okay. Does Victor's wife look like your wife?
No, different. Completely.
Right, okay.
What does your wife look like? Have you got a image, a painting or something, so we could see like what she looks like, just in case?
Yeah, and he shows you a picture of his wife. She has short grey hair. She is very stern-faced in the photo. However, she doesn't have many wrinkles. She looks youthful yet old, if that makes sense. And she's wearing fine clothes.
Can I see anything else in the painting if I study
And
it and have a look?
You can see that she has two eyes, two different colours. Beautiful eyes, Anna had.
Is that something out of the ordinary?
Very much so.
Yes,
She
that's
was
very unique.
She was special, Anna.
What were the colours?
Green and blue.
Have you got any family, relatives that would potentially where she would go? Anything like that? Any family members which might know anything else?
I was all Anna had, and I was all she had.
Okay, fair enough. The rest of the contract I think we should take first, but at least we have the basic information for this second
When you
part.
return, if you can do this job for me, I will allow you access to our chambers. I have not touched them since she left that night.
How long ago was it?
About a week.
Okay,
To the mystery machine.
I guess so.
The
should
Baron
probably-
gives you a detailed description of the small, tiny settlement that you are to visit, and he tells you which way to go when you leave the fort. So you pack up,
Aye.
and you first go and drop some things off, I
I
assume, at your
will.
room?
I'll open the door for these two and
Yep.
politely allow you through.
Okay.
As we walk out, and I guess we'll start walking down the corridor and that. I'll thank the Baron as we leave.
He
Thank you very
nods.
much for the hospitality, and we'll try and do our best. As we're walking down the hallway, I'll
Hold
just
on,
say
hold on.
in an undertone to yourself, conflicting information on his wife. He says that they don't know, but he does know.
The man just has a gut feeling.
Seems strange, some of the information he gave. I don't know, but still, we'll do this bit and we'll come back to his wife's disappearance. It's the fact that he says that she disappeared, but doesn't know the reason why she disappeared, or even potentially that she's gone.
Something to keep in mind.
I don't know what it is, but he's hiding something.
I'll nod. I'm not in agreement, but I want you to be acknowledged. I want to take on board.
No,
And so you leave, and you head out the fort. and you start making your way to this tiny settlement that you were told to visit. As you round the corner, the settlement becomes clear in front of you. There are only about 5 or 6 small, tiny houses here, and you see a man standing on the porch of one of his houses, sweeping.
I'll walk up to him.
He looks up and nods at you.
Afternoon.
Hello,
Hello.
can I help?
We're looking for a gentleman.
Named Victor.
Why would you like to talk to Victor?
We've been sent by the Baron to help with his missing wife.
Oh,
You're Victor. Let's cut to the chase.
I am.
You're not in trouble, nor are you in any way going to be harmed.
Okay.
The Baron has asked for my help to locate your wife.
Louise. Louise is my wife. She went missing only a few days ago. She went out into the woods. She was going to go and pick some food and some herbs. And she never came back.
Flowers?
Yes, yeah, like she would have gone and got flowers as well, I assume. She would often venture into the woods, but that day it was darker than usual, and I told her it was a bad idea to go. And then she...
Do you know
I had to leave. I had things to do myself. I'm a hunter. I went out as well, and when I got back, she wasn't home either. I don't know what's happened to her.
Did she seem okay before the last time you saw her?
Yes, she was fine. Happy.
What did she look like?
She was blonde. She had long blonde hair, blue eyes.
Victor, you're
Yes.
saying was a lot. No, I'm going to assume that's
Which
a
are we?
mistake.
Which are we know these woods? I don't hold much hope, but I need all the help I can get.
What?
And it's not me that uses that term. Clem says it a lot.
Clem?
She's Louise's sister.
Was
She's
she
been.
with her?
She's been ever since Louise went missing. Clem's been staying with me. She's been like trying to comfort me, trying to tell me it will be okay.
Where was the last time she was seen?
Louise was seen leaving to go to the woods.
What
She
direction?
left. She left a few hours after I left.
What direction?
Do you know her usual picking spots?
Yeah, sort of. She varies, but I know roughly where she would go.
You say you're a hunter, you can track, yes?
I've been looking around and with Clem, and I couldn't find anything. Neither of us could find anything.
You said she was last seen going into the woods a couple of hours after you.
Yes,
Who was that person that last saw her? Who
Clem.
Suspect number 1.
And where is she?
Clem's inside. Would you like me to fetch her?
No, she can come with us if she likes. She can show us the hunting grounds that
She can
went
show
to.
us where she murdered her.
Clem doesn't go into the woods. Clem is delicate. Clem wouldn't venture into the woods. She wasn't strong as Louise.
All right, fair enough. Well, we'll speak to her anyway, at least.
Of course, of course.
Thank you very much for your help.
And he turns around, goes back inside, and shortly the door opens, and a
Is
blonde
it him in a
haired-
dress?
Brilliant, but no. You hear some rummaging. Damn it, the shoe will not go off. No, mustache, glasses.
going on.
Another woman steps out. She has short blonde hair, very similar to the description you were given of Louise. Clearly, this is Clem, her sister.
Twin sister or just regular sister?
Just a regular sister. Looks...
Younger?
Well, you haven't seen what Louise looks like, but Clem does look young. Clem looks to be like she was probably about 19, 20.
Hello, Clem.
Trading in for a younger model.
Nice to meet you.
Hello?
We're
Victor said you wanted to speak to me?
we're looking for your sister.
My sister... It's sad what happened to Louise.
What do you mean, what happened
What do
to
you mean?
her?
What happened?
Nobody comes back from the woods. I told her not to go. There are wolves. But she insisted she would go.
Boy,
Because she thinks that she can handle herself.
I mean, how many years has she been picking out in the woods?
Many, but I told her one of these days it was going to come back to get her.
Can you show us where she would enter the woods?
I know the general direction she left that day, but that's all I know.
That would be good.
And so she points off into the woods.
Have you got any other information that you know about that day that you can help us with?
Like what she was wearing?
Why don't you lead us?
I don't go into the woods.
You'll be with us, you'll be fine.
Do you know what I am?
I do. You have 2 swords. You're a witcher.
Then you know the reputation of witches.
I do.
Then you will lead us into the woods.
Give me a
Intimidation.
persuasion. You're intimidate. Are you trying to intimidate her or persuade her?
Persuade.
Okay, give me a persuasion.
It sounds rather intimidating. I'm not going to lie.
No, I'll intimidate.
Okay.
I'll say, yeah. It did sound a bit intimidating, didn't it?
100%. You will
12.
lead us into the woods.
12. It's enough. She's a young girl. Okay.
I'm a strapping
Okay.
older witcher.
And she turns and opens the door. Victor, I'm going to go with the Witcher and try and see if we can find Louise.
You're welcome to join us.
Victor.
Victor looks at you. He's like, I can't leave. I've got stuff I need to do. I can't leave the house.
You can't leave the house to find your wife.
I've looked, Witcher. You're my last hope.
You went into the woods yourself?
I have gone with Clem a few times, and
Oh,
we
so
couldn't find
Clem
anything.
lied then? Because she said she'd never been
She
into
said
the
she would
woods.
be fine if she was with me.
Clem's full of shit.
I mean, that's just a general statement.
Clem gives you side eye.
That sounds like a general statement rather than anything else.
I'm going to give her a shit look back.
I mean, I'm starting to have those, those looks where you start looking around at everybody going, If this is a game of Cluedo, I'm...
Was it The Witcher?
Probably. Nah.
And do you want to leave?
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you and Clem set out in the general direction that she pointed out. And you walk for...
I'm going to do survival checks on the way.
Absolutely,
looking
for a
prints
while.
and-
Can you give me investigation checks along the way?
How many days did he said? For
3.
3 days.
3.
11.
11?
Has it rained
No.
since? So there's tracks.
Potentially.
Unless Louise can fly.
She cannot fly.
16.
16.
16. And what did you get, sorry?
Oh, we got 16.
16. Okay. And what did you get, sorry, Ren?
11.
11. So, Ren, you can see around you a clearing that is come in, and it looks like the ground around this clearing has been disturbed. The two of you see this too, but then you look over and you see a tree sitting at the far side, and there's something about this tree that's not right. And as you approach, you can see, when you squint your eyes real hard, what looks like dried blood at the bottom of the tree.
I'm going to go over. I'll point to the Witcher and be like, you guys just stay here. We're going to have a quick look over at the tree. Witcher, we should probably go have a look.
Yeah.
Ren, just stay with these two for a minute or so. Have a quick look around, see if you see anything else.
Yeah.
I give you the
Victor,
eye.
Victor is not with you. He stayed at the hut, like he
So
said.
it's just me and Clem.
So it's just you and Clem. Psycho. So you go over to the tree, and on closer inspection of the tree, the two of you can see what looks like a big clump of black fur hanging off of the
We got a
tree.
shrieking shack situation.
Oh, we got an owlbear situation.
Could be a werewolf.
An owlbear situation.
They're white and they have feathers.
No, they're not all white. Owls come in different colours. So do bears.
They are feathered, though.
Aye, but they have also fur. Feathers and fur. It's an owl bear.
No. I like to think you're wrong.
And you are not there. You are in the
Witcher.
clearing.
Because you're a witcher, you also have the ability of scent, which means that if you can get a scent in them nostrils of yours, you might be able to track a scent.
Can I?
Smell the fur.
I don't want to, but can I sniff the fur?
Here, sniff this.
Lick it. Just like...
Survival check.
Survival check.
I thought you said saliva check.
No, don't
Would it be at advantage?
It would be
Because
an
I'm a
advantage because you're a witcher.
Me and the
Good,
Witcher
'cause
went
my
off for a bit.
survival is a plus.
I was licking the fur.
Oh no, I thought it was like a saliva check.
12.
You can pick up on a faint odour of what smells like dog, and it's leading off into the woods further.
Clem, I have a scent of your sister.
Did you actually say that? Okay, Clem looks at you
I don't know what the fur's from, though.
Clem
Maybe.
looks very confused.
Maybe both these women are werewolves.
I look at the Witcher and think,
She walks over to where you were and she looks down at the tree and she looks at the fur on the branch. She's like, I don't understand.
I'd like to study your face.
Is that what you say to her?
No, the way that the way that she reacts.
She gets a quill, some paper out.
She looks very confused. She's like, she looks confused. And then she turns to the three of you and she goes, Louise is dead.
Because you killed her.
I didn't know.
I just need to see your reaction.
She's
I want to
dead.
study your face.
Victor needs to move on. Victor needs to understand Louise isn't coming back and he needs to move on. It would be good for Victor
Is it
to
move
just
on with you?
forget.
Do you want to be with Victor?
Witcher, look, I'll pay you for what you've done so far. Let's just go back.
No.
She's sus.
What's her reaction when I say no?
She looks angry.
I'm studying her face.
She looks angry that you said no.
Do you want to be with Victor?
This path's going to lead nowhere, Witcher.
Apart from your demise.
This is so taboo. You just killed your sister to be with her man.
I walk over to her.
Yeah.
It's a novel in the vein.
And I grab her by her shirt and slam her against a tree.
She is very small and dainty, so you do this.
You broke her.
Where is she?
I don't know where... I don't know where she is.
Do I believe her?
She gives nothing away. It looks like she doesn't know where Louise is.
Is it because you had an accomplice? Maybe Victor's in on it.
Why are you judging me?
Because you're judgy.
Because we're judging.
Because we're judgy.
Because rather than find your sister, you would assume her dead. Any real person.
Everyone who wanders into these woods dies.
We're not dead.
You're not normal people like us.
I'm normal.
He says with his cat eyes and he blinks sideways.
That was racist. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I'm a dwarf, I'm a normal person.
Fine, let's just keep looking for Louise.
Yeah, you first.
Path is going to lead nowhere. Where do we go then? You're the expert, Witcher.
And I'll take a big sniff.
Those massive
Do I
nostrils.
know which way?
You do. The scent is still there. You can follow it if you wish.
And I'll put her down. Not gently, but not
Yeah.
painfully.
And she sort of brushes herself a bit and puts her shoulders back to make herself stand tall again, and then she walks off with you. Slowly, the scent leads you to what looks like a hut that's in the middle of the forest. And outside of this hut, there are nets. There are animal skins that have looked like they've been
hunter's
left
hut.
out to dry.
Is it a nomad? Someone a bit separate from society.
I'll go up
Do I
and
see
knock
any
on the
signs of life? Smoke from a chimney?
You do not. There are no signs of life.
No light or anything like that?
No light.
No
Any
voices
windows?
or anything?
You look through the windows?
Is there any windows, yeah?
Yes, there are.
I mean, I'll just walk up to the door and knock.
And no sound. No
I'll,
answer.
I'll look through the window while he's knocked.
You look through the window and you can see a very rudimentary setup inside. There's a fireplace, there's a small area to do some cooking, and a little bed in the corner.
Clem, do you know who lives here?
I have no idea who lives here.
So you haven't heard of anybody living in the woods?
When she says that, does she give anything away?
Massively so, yes. You know for a fact that she's lying.
Clem, you're full of shit. Who lives here?
I'll turn around and I'll give her a very stern look. And I'll start walking towards her.
Grabbing
The
your
hunter
sword.
the hunter lives here. The hunter from the woods lives here.
And I'll get right in her face. You lie to me again. You won't leave these woods.
Why did you lie? What's the reason?
There is no reason. I just
Then how
don't
do,
want to get involved in any of this.
then how do we
And
know
I'll
that you're
pull
telling
my
the truth?
sword out.
Right?
What is this?
This useless investigation. Louise is dead.
Who is the hunter?
I don't know who the hunter is. I just know he
What
lives out here.
is the hunter?
You believe her.
I'll sheath the sword. I'll go try the door.
It opens.
I'll look back. Ren, make sure she doesn't leave. And I'll walk in.
Awesome.
And it's what you saw in the window. You don't see anything more. There are a few rudimentary weapons, tools, a bed, a fireplace, and a small cooking area.
What time of day is it?
It's starting to get dark.
That's probably not good if he's a werewolf.
I will go to the fireplace and put my hand near it. Is it warm?
No.
So it's not been here a while, then.
I mean, it could go cold within a day.
Yeah.
We could stay here.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I'm going to set the fire up. Clem, Kate, you're coming with me.
Are you going to look around?
I'll have a look around the area. Just like
Around the
general
area? Yeah, give me a investigation of the area.
Loads of grass.
Yeah, so, I mean, you don't see anything special, but what you do see is when you walk around the back of the hut, there is what looks like storm shelter doors leading
To a basement.
To a
Under-
basement cellar.
leading under the hut.
Oh, we should probably have a look in there, Witcher. I found some storm cellar.
Yeah, I'll leave the house then and go to Dimdish.
When you come out, is that when you tell us about the place that is empty? Because, of course, I'm just stood there with Clem.
You said you were going in and making a fire.
Yeah, but that's bad, because I don't actually know that.
So,
What'd you tell
are
me?
you
I don't
all,
go
are
do
you all
that.
going round to the storm cellar?
No, I'm going to go make a fire.
With Claire.
Right, you go. You take Clem
Clem.
into the hunter's hut. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
And put a fire
The two of you go round and you see these storm shelter doors.
Shall we open
Chained,
them?
locked.
They aren't locked.
Shall we open them up? Have a look.
As you open them up, you can see some stairs leading down, and on the first top step is a chain and a lock.
Hello. Chain.
I will go around to the main building again, to the hut, and walk in. And I will go get the girl. Clem,
Yeah.
go home.
Are you sure?
Now.
And she goes. She scurries off as quickly as she can back into the woods and away.
There can be no distractions. And I'll make my way around again.
Okay.
Can I just see her? Like, run. In the
Yeah, she
distance?
fucking like
Hoofs it.
absolutely like get out style run.
Crossbow?
You want to shoot Clem?
No, not yet.
Only when it's sporting.
Not fun yet.
When I need a scope. Is there a light down there?
He's just stood. By the way, if
pitch
he's
black.
gone, I'm gonna walk in.
You still got that lantern?
Walk in what?
She never
To the
asked
cellar.
for it.
Are you going to walk into the
I
cellar?
mean, he's left me there.
It's pitch
I'm
black.
just gonna be like, I'll light a torch.
Okay,
up, I'll
and
be
you
like-
start descending down the stairs.
I'll be like, Witcher, I'm gonna have a quick look. I'll have a look where this thing leads.
Yeah, I'll give you a few minutes. I wouldn't be there.
Okay,
for
so
a few
you
minutes,
walk
yeah.
down the stairs, and eventually around you, you can see that it starts turning into what looks like a cave. This area was built into the earth itself, and it opens up into this like vast cavern. And as you're walking, you start to see animal remains.
At that point, as soon as I see the animal remains, I'll start walking backwards,
Okay,
keeping an eye, and I'll go, there's something down here.
I've come with the Witcher.
I'll
from...
move up.
okay.
I'll start making
No
my
point
way
in being-
backwards.
So as you approach the storm cellar doors again, Velimir, you see Dimdish slowly backing back up the staircase again with his torch in hand.
Is he there? He'd be right there.
You would.
right?
He's at the top
Yeah.
of he's at the doors with Ren.
Velimir, there is something down here. There's dead animal remains down here. I have a feeling. I don't want to say it, but I think you might be right with your werewolf idea. There's a potential that there's a monster here.
Did you see any human remains?
I saw animal remains and that was it.
You didn't go far enough in to
No.
fully
Right, I
investigate.
think we need to go in and investigate.
I would be ready for a fight, guys.
I'll pull out silver sword,
Okay. And you slowly descend back down the staircase.
light
Are
a
you-
torch.
Are you going to
Light a
not do
torch.
the Green Lantern?
And you do. You start making your way into the cavern again, and you start seeing the animal remains. You see cows, dead cows, deer, a few wolves even. And then eventually you stumble across the dead body of a blonde-haired lady.
Short hair or long hair?
Long hair.
Right, so that's Louise.
Oh,
'Cause Anna had short hair.
I won't say much because I'm going to keep quiet.
Her eyes open.
They are
Cool. What colour are her eyes?
normal coloured.
No. Are they blue or
No,
are they
they're
one
normal,
different
so
one?
they're not different colours.
Oh, okay. Cool. So they're both blue.
That was Anna's eyes.
Hey,
The
no,
Baron's
that's
wife.
why I'm just double
Oh,
checking.
you would. Oh, right. You wanted to know if it was the Baron's wife. Right. No,
Just
they,
in case
they
her
are
hair
just.
grew overnight.
No.
into blonde.
No, she was blonde
thought she was
already.
No, she had grey
Oh,
hair.
yeah, she
Yeah.
Anna had grey hair. Right. Anyway,
Right, you're
She
right.
dyed it.
yeah,
What
they're
is
open. They're blue.
They're blue. Right, okay.
It's getting dark. It's getting late.
What does her body look like? Has it been scratched? Has it been bitten? Is it just decomposing? Is it stabbed?
It looks like she was torn apart by something.
If I investigate the body, do I recognise claw marks and
Give me an investigation at advantage because you're a witcher.
Can I do an investigation
You can.
as a doctor?
You?
I'd like to have a look round.
That's an 18.
Because-
An 18?
I got a 7, but can I do a medicine check?
You can. You can do a
I
medicine
get
check.
advantage on that, don't I?
You do. No, that's just to diagnose, isn't it?
Oh, 22.
Oh, that's yeah. So you can by the wounds you could say that this was some sort of big wolf that's done this. Which this is a werewolf. This woman's been torn apart by a werewolf, and you can deduce that who lives here. It looks like they bring animals down here and lock themselves in to stay the curse for the night.
So it's a werewolf with morals.
As a human
You
form,
would
it's
also
probably got
know that
morals.
werewolves are intelligent creatures and can communicate, although normally instinct wins.
With your big nose, can you sniff out another human down here?
No, I have to have something of theirs to
Well, you've
smell.
got the fur.
That's,
Can it take you anywhere else in here? Does it go
I
in
imagine
further?
this whole place stinks of it.
What does your honker smell? Is there a pathway through? Does it lead out anywhere
No,
else?
this is just a cavern that has one way in, one way out.
Okay, well,
So this is
I
the
will
only
just-
other human
I'll-
here.
Shout.
That her body, from inspecting around, is the only human body there.
There's a lot more space in here.
There's a good bit of space in here.
Can we see it all?
You can.
So
And
it's empty.
It's apart from a few animal remains and hers. That's it.
You said there was chains.
There were chains sitting on the top step that were used. Well, can be used to chain
Is-
up the cellar doors.
I was going to
Is
say
there
they
any
chain
other-
it from the inside.
Yeah, but is there any other chains in the walls or anything like that?
No, there's
The
no
chain-
shackles or anything to
Right,
tie
okay.
somebody down. No.
Fair enough.
so werewolf, I'm guessing, by the looks of this.
Oh, another quick
Werewolf.
question. Is there any other coloured fur here? Like, because of course, if he's had a bit of a brawl or
No,
anything,
no other fur.
I was thinking if it was a different colour, there might be two werewolves.
So I think we got to go have a talk with the hunter.
Do you know much about werewolves, Witcher?
Only what I've been trained.
So do you know how they change people, or do you have to be born that way?
It's a curse, I'm
It's a
assuming.
curse.
So does the curse transfer?
It can from a werewolf bite. Yes.
Right, so if they don't kill you, if they just bite you, you can then transform.
There's a potential chance that the infliction can take hold. Yes.
Right.
Which are Our job was to find the wife. We found the wife.
Of one.
Of one. Whether we want to deal with the consequences of what's going on here, that's your call.
Dimdish, we are in accord. I'll grab the body. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Because at the moment, somebody round here is a werewolf.
As you say that, you hear a noise
There it is.
coming from the entrance to the cavern. You hear somebody who sounds like they're in pain.
I will shout.
Occupied.
Occupado.
Occupado! I know you're a werewolf. I'm a witcher. But I am not here to slay you.
And stumbling, holding his stomach into the light of your torch, is Victor.
What?
I'm pretty certain I knew that. It was one or t'other.
Witcher, what are you doing at my cabin?
You're turning, aren't you?
It happens. I come here, I take myself away.
I don't need a lecture. You're turning, aren't you? Are you ethical?
Yes, this is why I do. I lock myself up in... And he stops.
So who's
and then
this?
pointing at your wife.
And he looks down at the body. Louise? That's... Why is Louise here?
Because the animal won. You've done your
That
best.
can't be right.
Victor.
I never go out when Louise is out.
Victor,
Are
you
you?
have two options. You can carry on trying to do what you're doing. Or I can put you out of your fucking misery.
Are you the only werewolf?
You hear a sound again coming down the stairs.
I think we know who this is.
Either Anna or Clem.
And Clem comes into the light as well. And Victor turns to Clem. Why? How do you know of my cabin as well? And why is Louise here, Clem? And she looks at Victor. I've loved you for a long time, Victor.
Fucking knew it. Knew it.
And
Fucking knew it.
Louise, she...
Do
didn't-
I recognise any power or anything from Clem?
No.
Ren, get her out of here.
Victor, I led her
Now!
to your cabin. I led her
Sorry,
down here.
I'm dragging her out.
I only wanted her to see the monster you were, so that it would scare her and she'd leave. I didn't know you were going to kill her.
Then how did you not die?
Ren's dragging
Still
her outside.
dragging her out though.
She's gone.
Victor drops to the floor, clutching his stomach.
Victor.
And
I'm offering you a way out. Or you can carry on doing what you're doing. The choice is yours.
I'm gonna shout down the hole.
Victor looks up at you. Lock me in here with her.
Did you kill Anna? That's what I'm shouting downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah, it's obvious.
But where's the body?
Oh, no, Anna, yeah.
Not Louise.
I don't know who Anna is.
That's Victor, concentrate.
Now lock me in here with Clem.
No.
And
You will take
his
another
nails
life.
are starting to elongate.
You will take
See you
another
later.
life.
I'm literally pinning
The
her.
I
last-
only want hers, Witcher. I'll take hers. An eye for an eye. She took Louise from me.
She did.
And I tell you what, Witcher, let me kill her, and you can kill me.
Victor, I can't allow that. You know that.
And hair sprouts from his back as his spine contorts.
Do you know
Should
what?
we just chuck her down?
Do you want me to help? I'll help you as well. I'm not
You
gonna
can
lie.
hear him saying this.
Oh,
I know,
yeah,
that's what I've
Wait.
said.
Clem just stands there sobbing.
No, I've got her. I've pinned her to the floor.
Oh, right, she's
We're
just
there.
sobbing on the floor. And she looks up at the two of you, and she's like, let me go to him.
No.
Do you know
It's
what?
fine.
No. If she wants to go to him, let him go.
I can talk to him, it'll be fine.
That's fine. Witcher, she wants to
Ren.
talk with him.
Close those doors.
I'm on top of a dim dish. You're
Dimdish,
gonna
you
have
can
to do
leave
it.
if you want.
I'll shut the doors.
So, who's outside and who's inside?
I'm
Ren's
outside,
I'm-
straddling
I'm
this girl.
inside, I'll shut the doors.
To concentrate.
Right? Victor's body contorts
She
more.
will be brought to justice, but the right way.
And His teeth elongate.
Resistance. Guidance, resistance. Bless. I'm not
he
gonna lie, before
cries.
he even gets anywhere.
He cries in pain as
I'll
his
pull
body...
out my sword and a potion.
Okay, as his body
Victor.
changes.
Please.
Don't waste it.
Slowly he rises, and before you stands a werewolf.
Resistance.
And he looks at you, and you can see in his eyes that they're still victors. Last chance, Witcher. Put her down here. Let me deal with it, and you can take my life. I have nothing left. I used to hide myself away to protect all those around me, to protect Louise, and now she's gone. You leave me and not give me Clem? I'll kill everyone.
No, you won't.
And he lunges at you. Roll for initiative.
Wait, are we still in it?
You're not.
No,
You still roll for initiative, though.
Oh.
Yeah, because he didn't say he put the chain on the door, so... You didn't? You said I just closed the doors. He didn't chain it.
You're still near the door. You can do that now. 8.
5.
No. 7.
Wow. We did well. We did well.
Sometimes you get hit, sometimes you're the one that hits.
That looks low. Is that low? Tell me that's low. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Sorry, sir, but it is not.
I'm afraid.
And I'm going to roll for Clem.
Just fuck off, just knock her out.
Firebolt.
Just knock her out.
Firebolt. To the face.
Fuck, Clem's strong.
So, Clem goes first. She tries to wrestle from you.
Lovely.
Can you roll a strength check for me? And I'll roll off against you.
Just lob her.
She's a commoner, so...
Oh. 4.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even with the minuscule amount of strength she has, Clem wriggles free of you and throws open the doors and hurtles down the staircase.
Oh no, stop.
Wait. Please.
And it's the werewolf's turn.
Let's be honest, right? At least means you'll get a hit in.
While running down the staircase, Clem's going to call out to Victor. Just shouts his name. The werewolf, formerly known as Victor, turns when he hears his name cried out from Clem and sprints off towards her. He does leave your range. Would you like to attack him as
Yeah.
he does?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, take a attack on him. He only has natural armor, being a werewolf, so it's not great.
Is he going to get past me? Or is...
No, you're at the top of the stairs.
She's gone past you. She's
Alright,
hurtled
yeah,
past
that's
you.
You did nothing.
You would have been caught by surprise, to be fair.
I mean, I just shut the door.
And then all of a sudden they've been blown open and she sprinted down past you.
My attempt to stop her.
No. What am I doing? That one first.
No, please don't.
24.
My attempt to stop her would have been...
Oh, yeah, that hits. Yeah.
13. It's the maximum damage I can do. with 13 with her.
Your source is weak.
So as he sprints away from you, running on all fours like a dog does, you take a swing and you catch him on his lower back, cutting across. He doesn't seem to pay any attention to it as he sprints towards Clem. He gets to her very quickly, and he grabs her in his grasp and lifts her up towards him. And he says, "You deserve this for what you did to Louise." And he bites down on her shoulder. She offers no resistance to this as his teeth sink into her and her body goes limp as he tears a chunk from her shoulder and drops her body to the floor. Ren, it's your turn.
I'm just going to slowly make my way downstairs.
Oh no! There's
So
stuff
you-
that's happening.
Oh, stop.
You wander down the staircase and see as he drops her body on the
Yeah.
floor.
Can I almost be like standing there going,
Dimdish.
it was bound to happen.
Dimdish, it's your turn. She's a commoner. She has no health as such. Literally 4. And he gets a +5 on his bites anyway, so... in terms of the damage dealing, so...
What have you done?
Dimdish, it's your turn.
All I will do is I will cast Bless
Okay.
on the 3 of us. I will run over to the Witcher, because he's there. And I will... Hold on. Bless is an action, so that is what I will do, and I will cast...
Remind me, how does Bless look when you cast it on people?
Well, it's more of like a
Like a...
area.
Oh, okay, so like a
something.
holy light radiates.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, probably have a swig of a little flask. And then
It's the holy water, that.
it is the strongest of waters.
And Velimir, it's your turn.
I'll hold my action.
Would have been Clem's turn, but she's no longer with us. R.I.P. Clem. Best character.
Not even sad.
Sus as fuck.
I mean, sus from the moment we
The
met.
werewolf turns back to you, Witcher, and it's sort of... He cracks his neck a little bit, and he looks at you and he goes, "It's all I wanted." And he walks over to you and he bows his head in front of you.
Can we keep him?
Ren, it's your turn.
Can we keep him?
But Ren just says to you, "Can we keep him?" Dimdish,
He'd be
anything
great.
else you'd like to do?
I will turn to the Witcher. And I'll say it's your choice.
You can see tears in his eyes. You see the man that Victor is in his eyes. And it's not just you he's bowing in front of, but he's bowing over the body of Louise as well. As he weeps.
Is it my go?
It is.
How many people have you killed?
None. But Louise.
Let's leave.
Nice to meet
And
you.
I'll just walk out.
It was really great.
Do you want
Wait,
to
what
just
colour
leave?
hair does he have?
Black.
Alright.
Damn it, I thought I was going to catch you out there.
You gonna leave?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Shut the door, lock it.
You can't. If you locked it on the outside, he'd never get out again. That's it. He's not moving anyway. He's weeping over the body of Louise at the minute.
He's got food.
Yeah,
His
not
wife.
Going, he's not going anywhere.
yeah. I've got no problem with this, Witcher. It's your choice. This guy
Yeah.
seems to have suffered enough.
Yeah.
As you get to the staircase, he calls out.
Jokes.
Psych! I killed billions!
So many people.
So many.
I killed the Baron's wife as well.
Anna who?
He calls out. "I don't want to live anymore. Why are you leaving me?"
You're not bad, and I'm not getting paid.
You hear him approaching as you're at the bottom of the stairs, and he comes back into the light again. The sad-looking form of a werewolf. And he turns to Dimdish,
Hey.
and his hand goes up to his face, and you see him wriggling a little bit. And then he passes you a tooth. It has my curse. Pierce someone with it, and it may take effect.
Can you help us with something?
What?
Help find the Baron's wife.
You've got
You've got a really good nose.
I will not.
Why? You said that you were once friends in
I'm
the
going
letter.
to leave, and I don't know where I'm going to go. But I don't want to be here anymore.
But don't you want to help somebody?
Nobody helped me.
We did.
He just looks confused at you.
We found your wife. Dead, but we found her. So
I'm sorry.
you lost her.
Go
We
to the
found
mountains.
her.
Go to the mountains.
This is another one you said, "Go and join the party at Camp Moorhen." There's a Camp Moorhen with like a werewolf, a witch. She's just like, what the fuck is going on right now? Are you
Oh, the child and Ashley.
Yeah, don't know when he's going to make it there. Nobody knows, do they?
He'll make it.
No, he's still fucking cleaning glasses at the minute in White Orchid.
He's got a plan for that. He
He's
said it.
when he's you know.
It's all part of the plan.
Okay, that's fine.
He's
Are you
got to
gonna- are
learn
you gonna tell him
hard
to go to
work
Camp Moorhen?
first.
No, I'm not going to tell him to go.
Go to the mountains.
Go to the mountains. At
Yeah,
least that's somewhere where
maybe.
you can live in at least quiet solitude.
I will find somewhere. I'm sure. And maybe our paths will cross one day.
And maybe
Let's
I might
hope
be able
not.
to find something to fix this.
He could
you.
accidentally fall on it and it pierces his hip or
Could
something.
you imagine?
I'd love it.
And you leave.
And you just like,
You
out
hear
there,
the
out
lock
there, out
being
there.
placed. Well, actually, to be fair, you can't place the lock on. So are you just going to leave him in an open cellar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's going to come back to bite us in the ass.
I have.
Instinct always wins in the end, but that's fine.
He's got
and
food.
Yeah,
He
and
wouldn't
so
need
you
to
leave.
hunt.
He turns back and gallops off into the cave again.
Hey.
Are you heading back to the Baron?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Totally going to send
Well,
out his friend.
it'd be quite late, I imagine, wouldn't it?
So you make your way back to the fort. You make your way back. It's very late at night now, and I would say you assume to go back. You're going to go straight to bed, or would you like to
Yeah.
see the bloody Baron?
If
no,
he's awake.
bed.
If he's
He
awake.
would be asleep,
Ah, well
I was
then
going to say,
we'll
he's probably
go
drunk
to bed.
himself stupor.
and so
You would know.
after your long day, you lay down and take a much needed rest.
I'll have a quick walk around before I go
You can
to
wander
bed.
around the grounds, the gardens, and
Has my hat said anything?
nothing.
Can I get
Don't-
it off yet?
No.
As we go round, or as I go round, I'm going to speak to some of the guards.
Of
and
course.
just ask them general questions about the Baron's wife. Just say,
And
like,
they all give you the same answer, really. That Anna always seemed really happy. She spent most of her time in the gardens, and that they were just as confused as everyone else when she just vanished.
any kids or anything like that that they had or have. I don't know.
The guards give you a shifty look when you mention kids, but all just say
Shrug it off.
that Anna was unable to have children.
Fair enough. It's fine. Apart from that, I'll just speak about the general goings on and stuff like that of the area, and then I'll have a couple of drinks down at the local tavern and go to bed.
There is no tavern here.
Is there
It's a
not?
miserable place.
No, we're
The Baron
we're staying at
himself
the-
has a bar, but
We're staying at the Baron's Manor.
I'll ask if they've got any drinks.
Yeah, he's got his own little bar.
in the
Of
study,
whiskey.
you can go into the study and
I wasn't
drink some of
going
the
to
Baron's
just go in-
drinks. It's
go in.
entirely up to you. He's not awake, so
I don't think he'd notice.
you just see little lines on the bottle of the level.
He'd notice. I'll fill it up with water.
And so you go into an uneasy sleep. Join us next week to find out what's next for the Bloody Baron. If you've got any questions or queries or just want to see what we're up to, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at How Not to Summon, or join our Discord at How Not to Summon a Podcast, or go to our website at hownottosummon.com where you can find all our links. I've been your DM Sheeny Senpai.
I've been Dimdish.
I've been Ren.
I've been your Witcher.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Ta-ra!